When we met almost 10 years ago, during Halloween 2013, I was struck by two things. The first was how loudly you and your friends talked to each other. I thought I was going to go deaf within the first half hour of being in a room with 7 girls from Long Island.
How I wish my dad could be here today, not only to have met you, but to tell him that he was right. Although, I'm pretty certain he'd raise an eyebrow upon learning that my future husband roots for the Red Sox.
The second thing I was struck by was the warmth in your smile and your bubbly personality. That night truly changed my life. I was struggling to find my footing in college, and now I had met someone who I could truly trust and call my best friend.
Allie and Will are the perfect balance for one another. They laugh at each other's jokes, speak each other's language, and knows how to make anyone feel comfortable whenever they're around them. Once I started dating, I always considered Will my brother, and I'm so happy to make it official today.
We're here today to affirm your love and your commitment to each other. From this day forward, Allie and Will, you'll take on each other's challenges as a team. And today, you've come forward to declare your faith and love in one another. I'm sorry, would everyone be seated? That was my first job and I blew it.
The way Allie carries herself today not only makes me proud, but I know it would make my dad and my mom proud of the woman you are today. Sorry. I have to get my contacts back and refocus.
In thinking about it, or about how proud we are, I would say that we are even more proud of Will today than we were when he won the MVP of the 9 and 10-year-old championship basketball league at the Pawtucket Boys and Girls Club.
Who knew when you texted me almost 10 years ago on Mother's Day saying, "Happy Mother's Day to my future baby mama," that we would be standing here today. But in some way, I think you did.
This day I married my best friend, the one I laugh with as we share life's wondrous zest, as we find new enjoyments and experience all that's best. The one I live for because the world seems brighter, as our happy times are better and our burdens feel much lighter. The one I love with every fiber of my soul. We used to feel vaguely incomplete, now together we are whole.
No tears.
So pretty.
No tears though.
My eyes are cleared up. Love you.
Love you.
The first time I heard of Will is when I was coming up to Fairfield to take Allie and her friends out for her birthday. She told me a boy would be joining us, but to not worry because, quote, he was one of the girls. However, I had an inkling that he would be so much more, and look where we are today.
To me, the most beautiful aspect of our love is that it's built upon the foundation of our friendship. Even when we were just friends in college, every day felt incomplete without my daily dose of Will.
You've been a loyal, compassionate friend and teammate. These qualities will serve you well in marriage because marriage is like baseball. It's all about teamwork, and you know something about teamwork. Allie, you are one of the most joy-filled, caring, and kind persons we have ever met. Your nurturing way that you bring to your profession of nursing will serve you well in marriage. Together, The two of you are a winning team.
Will, you bring so much joy into my sister's life, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. Sorry, I just love him so much.
By the powers vested in me by the state of New Jersey and by the virtue of being Will's uncle, I now pronounce Will and Allie to be husband and wife.
In good times and bad, richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, in the past and forever, you are my favorite person, you always have been, and you always will be.
William, I know it hurt then, especially when all of our friends laughed at you when you told us Allie dumped you. But we all knew, and we had known for a very long time, that you two were destined to be together. And today, here we are to celebrate that undeniable truth.
You will meet every joy and each obstacle together, rich in the comfort that only spouses know. Together you will travel along life's path as partners.
But the fact that you not only accept but embrace her quirks, her goofiness, her solo mirror dance parties, that's what makes you two the perfect match.
You are truly my best friend and the love of my life. I can't wait to start our life together and call you my wife. Thank you.